All right, the Houston Texans are just loving this guy. They can't get enough of him. Your newest rookie, and if you're new to the channel, by the way, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel fully dedicated to teams that just kind of get overlooked by the national media. That just don't get the love that they should. We talk about a few different teams on this channel, but especially the Texans because it's the Cowboys and Texans in Texas, and it's like, no. Give me a break. Give me the Texans over the Cowboys all day, baby. Okay, here it is. It's your second-round pick, Jaden Higgins. A steal. I mean, how you got him in the second round is just crazy. He's got speed and size, and so as he's made his way out for rookie minicamp, that's been the big takeaway. That's what the comments have been from your head coach, from the media. Just, wow, stands out. And then the ability to do stuff like this where it's like, boom. I mean, this is like Amon-Ra St. Brown type stuff, but he's 6'4". I mean, then just the speed, it's just not even funny. Easy. So what's come out now is articles basically about 5 players that will outperform where they were drafted, and he is number 1 on that list, and I love it because they gave him a fully guaranteed contract, second-round pick. You don't see that. The first-round picks, that's what they get. Second-round pick, you don't have to do that. The Texans gave him a fully guaranteed contract. He's 6'4", 214, 4'4", 40. Big target. Savvy route running. Stays patient. Calm when the ball's getting close to him. He's great in the 50-50 balls. So while the Texans offseason was a little random. There was a few moves of just like making moves to make them. Like you get C.J. Gardner-Johnson. That dude's a little weird. Okay, just heads up. He was with the Lions. Just real quick on C.J. Gardner-Johnson, he comes to the Lions. Then he's dogging the Eagles because that's where he came from. He's like, oh, screw them. I'm not, nothing but the Lions. Like, all right, man, cool. Then the Lions don't resign him. He goes back to the Eagles. He's like, I hate the Lions. Back to the Eagles, baby. It's like, now he goes, he's an odd duck, really good player. But what happens with him is like his talent, as soon as his talent starts to descend, which it could be right now, he's too quirky and too mouthy. He might hurt your team. Keep an eye on him. But there was those random types of moves. However, the Texans, you trade away your tackle, but the Texans drafted well. You've got a star quarterback that had a down year. It's okay. Life's okay. And then you get guys like this in the second round. He's a good red zone threat because of his height, wingspan, timing, tracks the ball, poise, flashing late hands to make the catch. I mean, these are all just things that you're hearing from the media, from the coaches. Like, this is really good stuff that you got to be excited about if you're a Houston Texans fan. Now, another thing is, let me pull this up. I mean, this is just right here. Hold on. I love this one. He's in the slot, little dipsy do. I don't know if you saw that right there, number 9. Just goodbye. Touchdown. Again, we know about his outside X receiver, big body, go get it, but then you add in like this sort of thing. It's pretty special. I mean, gee whiz. So let me just go here. Now, PFF came out with an article about teams' overall offseason. And this is interesting to me because, again, this is one spot. But I said it was a little random what the Houston Texans were doing. They struggled on the offensive line as Laramie Tunsil was their only productive offensive lineman. They traded him away. They tried to bring up with some new bodies. They did get a receiver, secondary stack, but also have concerns about the Texans' interior defensive line and offensive line. And I agree with that. However, you made enough moves. You make so many moves that who knows? It could be interesting. So keep an eye. I don't think a D is quite fair. Maybe a B- or a C+. D seems kind of harsh, but interesting to see that. I think it's worth looking at. Now, and again, one of the things that you have to be kind of bullish on if you're a Houston Texans fan is that your division of all the divisions is the most manageable. Jacksonville, Tennessee, and Indianapolis. So again, you can make some mistakes in the offseason. You can maybe do things that you take some swings that don't work, but you're in the AFC South, far and away the best quarterback in the division. I mean, you look at the Colts, you're like with the Colts, tell me if I'm wrong here, outsider's perspective. You know what? The Colts, you had your run, you had Peyton. Life has been good for quite a while. We don't hate you. By the way, let me know who your most hated team is if you're as a Texans fan. You can't say Cowboys, but somebody else. Is it the Colts? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, Colts, you're just like, whatever. Jags, feel sorry for them. And Titans, you feel sorry for them. You don't hate them. Is there anyone in your division where it's just like this deep hatred? Because they've all been so kind of bad for the last 4 or 5 years. Jags will pop here and there. Colts tried to pop a few times, but they just can't. And then Titans, sorry. So at the end of the day, your division's good. Good for you. All good. Okay. Last thing I want to show you is PFF also put out an article about your kind of most underrated player that it's like, glad we got you. Petrie made a position change from safety to a slot corner in 2024, 434 defensive snaps, and he delivered a career high of a 74 overall mark, 80 against the run, 71 against coverage, and it was top 20 figures at the position. So you have a stacked secondary. Again, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, that's what I'm saying. It's a little random, but okay, fine. Bring good players in. It's nothing wrong with bringing in good players, but Petrie is a guy that's just like, love you, love what you do. So again, you've got a really good draft pick, wide receiver. You've got playmakers. You hope that you can get the offensive line figured out. If you can, you've got a really good quarterback. Again, because you see the stuff coming out from Caleb Williams' camp and all those comments, and it's just like, I'm so glad we have C.J. Stroud. Oh, my gosh. He'll be fine. We'll get things figured out. Schedule's going to be easier because of our division is the lightest division. We're not going to apologize about it at all. We're going to go play and win our division, get a home playoff game, and we'll see you in the playoffs. Easy. I love it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, we talk about 5, 6, 7 teams on this channel, all teams that just kind of get overlooked, and we'll see all of you on the next one.